Folks, I just wanted to make a quick video on video conferencing with me on Google Hangouts Meet. I'm going to be referring to it as just Google Meet. And what's happening over time is Google is going to replace Hangouts, which they used to have, with this program called Meet. So right now they're calling it Google Hangouts Meet. Okay? So the first thing I want to address is if you're using a laptop or you have your own device at home, it's best to use Google Chrome as your browser. For some reason, I have an Apple computer, but whenever I use Safari, the microphone sometimes works, the video stalls, and everything like that. And so if you borrowed a laptop from the school, or if you're using your own laptop or computer at home or a tablet or something, if you can use the Google Chrome browser, it seems to work the best. Okay? Google Meet is also available on your cell phone. Let me try to get this to come in here. You're going to have to download a program though. Okay? So here I have an Android phone. So I have to go into my Google Play Store and I have to find Hangouts Meet, okay? And I install that on my phone, and then I can go right on and use this phone as my video conferencing device. I can go right on and chat using my phone. If you have an Apple, you have to use the Apple Store and go there. It's completely free, so we're all set with that, okay? Now I want to show you how to get into a chat. So over the course of these next few weeks, there's two ways that you're going to do this. The first one is you're going to make a request to me on the email first. All right, so you'll see the schedule that I sent to you already. It has each reading session. I'm going to be holding what we're calling office hours from 11 to 1 on those days that you have a reading assignment. And so if you have questions following that reading session, what I'm going to ask you to do is email me at my address, christopher.healy@schools.herman.net. Email me and say, I would like to do a video chat. And then I will go ahead and set up the video chat. So that's the first one. The second one is I have 4 of those all-class video chats scheduled throughout these next few weeks before our major tests. Okay, so in that case, you're going to have to just look on your email. You can look on your calendar, or I'm going to have it right on our Google Classroom. I'm going to make a new assignment for each of those. And those are what they call synchronous learning sessions. That means you have to log in at that time and be present, okay? They're not for a while. We have a few more reading sessions till we get to the end of part 1 and we have an actual test. And so the day prior to the test, I'm going to do these all-class reading sessions. So let me make myself small here for a moment, and I want to show you how we're going to, I'm going to put myself in the corner there. Hey. Let me show you what it looks like to get a video invitation for those chats. So let's just say that you're in this English class right here. This is the Google Classroom. So going in through Google Classroom, what you'll see here is I already created a new assignment for the video chat over the finest hours on Chapter 7. Click on this, okay? Click on that link, and you'll see instructions up here, not the student work page, but go to instructions, and here is the video chat over the finest hours, Chapter 7. So this is just a test. And right here, I've put a link in for the class video meeting, all right? So you can find it that way. That's one way. You just click on this and it will bring you to Google Meets, okay? The next one is if you've enabled your calendar, okay? Here's Google Calendar right here. if you have enabled the announcements from Google Calendar that I make to you, then you will get one of these bars that says video chat demonstration. And if you click on it, it brings up the Google Hangout Meet through the device that you have. Or if you only have a cell phone, you can call this number right here and type in this PIN code. All right, type that PIN code in, and what will happen is you can actually join just by phone. So you don't have the video capability, but we can still discuss things over your phone, and I can hear you and you can hear me. Okay? So that's our second way, but most of us have a computer with a video ability. So on your Google Calendar, you'll have this and you can just click Join Hangout Meet right here, okay? The last one is if you go to your Google account, here's my Google account for the Herman one. Click on the little radiator, or whatever we call this thing here, and go to actually click on Meet. And you'll see anything that's scheduled right here, 12 o'clock video chat demonstration. If I've made an assignment, you're going to have that right here. If I've just created one, if it's after our reading and you're saying, hey, can I video chat with you? I'll probably put video chat with so-and-so, and you'll find your name will be right here after I scheduled it. All right? So you click on this from any of these ones. So let me go back. So out of Google Classroom, you click on this link here. If you're in Google Calendar, you click on this link right here. If you just went to your page and then you went to Google Meet, the icon, then you're going to find it right here. You're going to click on that and it's going to bring you to this page right here, okay? Now, this is why it was important for you to use Google Chrome, because it's going to ask you, do you want this Google Meet, this session, to use your camera and your microphone? What you want to click here is allow. If you're using Safari, unfortunately, what I found, even if you click on allow, sometimes it doesn't work, okay? So use Chrome, right there's Chrome, and click allow, all right? And that is going to bring you to this start page right here. Hey, there I am again. All right, it's going to bring you to the start page, but you're not in the session yet. This is just your prep, I guess, if you're worried about how you look and how's my hair look, right? And all that business. But if you're not worried about that and you're all fine, you're then going to click on Join Now, okay? And once you click on Join Now, boom, it brings you to the session. And there's a few things I want to point out to you. In the session, you can see right here the number of people. So there'll probably be two of us if it's just an individual chat, an individual chat that you made with me, you'll see two people right here. As a whole class, there could be 30 people here. Google Meet allows you to use up to 30 people. So you might find 30 people on here when we do the whole book discussion. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is you can test your microphone, you can see the little green bars moving. But down here, I have a turn the microphone off if there's a lot of noise, background noise and stuff like that, and you need to turn your microphone off, you can do it right here. If you want to turn your video off, why you would want to, I don't know, but let's say you do. When you click it, it goes to your school account picture. All right, and that way we can't see your video part. Notice that the sound is still making this little movement here, so I know that my microphone is still on, okay? So I'll click that off. The Present Now feature we're not going to use because that's for if you want to capture your screen and show me a slide or something like that, you can do that. Now, if you're having trouble hearing or seeing or any of those other concerns that might pop up when you're using this program, there is a chat feature right here. Okay, by clicking on this, it brings up this chat bar, and I'm the only one here right now, but it brings up this chat bar, and down here you can type in something like, I can't hear you, okay, ... and you send it to me, click, and it will pop up, and I can now read your response. All right. So if you're having any trouble, just click on that and put I can't hear you, I can't see you, you're frozen. That's been happening quite a bit, I think, with more people using the internet, that kind of thing. All right. So go ahead and use that chat feature. Okay. So that's a quick rundown. Now to get out of the session, for some reason I can't find why it won't let me out of the session. Where'd you go? There we go. All right, close the chat. Oh, look, I'm frozen. So that's just great. See what I mean? It's kind of been a funny thing. I'm not frozen here, but I'm frozen there. We'll just deal with it the best we can. But here's the leave the call button. This is what I wanted to show you last. So after we've had an opportunity to chat, you're just going to click on the you've left the meeting part right here, okay? And then you can rejoin it if you want. Anything like if you hit rejoin, it's going to bring you back to that page about do you want to allow us to use the camera. Click on allow. Let's see if I'm frozen. Cameras, no, there I am. I can click join now, and it makes a little noise, and now I know I'm back in. So I'm going to hang on this one. All right, and I'm going to close this session. So again, that is how you get to Google Meet. That's how you use the program. You can watch this video. I'm going to close out of my Google Calendar, and I'm going to go back to Google Classroom, and I'm going to see, yep, I can bring myself back up, okay? So again, the best way to go about making sure that you can, or the easiest way is I'm going to include this link right here for the Google Meet. Whoops, sorry. For the Google Classroom Meet is going to be right there. I will post it. If after a reading session, though, listen, they're not that one there is not going to be on there if it's after just a regular reading session. That one, you're going to have to email me, okay? So I'm going to put some instructions out here in a second once I get this video uploaded to YouTube. Actually, it might be later tonight because it's been taking hours, literally hours to load videos. What I'm going to do is have the instructions. So the 2 ways we're going to use Google Meet to review. The first one is after each reading session, I'm going to be online from 11 to 1. You're going to make an email request to me, and I will set up a meeting with you. The second one is there are 4 all-class Google meetings before any summative or formative assessment. I just don't want to give you tests without hearing from all of you. All right, so those are going to be mandatory, and those are going to be required, and you're going to have to sign in, and we're going to have to get ready for and review any material that you've done for the book. All right. Lastly, any questions, please go ahead and email me. Seriously, I am available on email almost all the time. I say almost all the time. It might be later in the evening. I've been checking my emails constantly throughout the day and into the nighttime. All right, so reach out if need be. All right, hope all is well. You'll be starting to see reading assignments. The writing assignments are going to be due, and it looks like I got a bunch of your DOLs. So I would highly advise you to go back because I found a few errors on those. All right, have a good day, everyone.